Man, I have a lot of eggplant. So let's make some eggplant lasagna. What do I mean by eggplant lasagna? We're gonna use eggplant for the noodles. Now you can use any eggplant, any kind to make eggplant lasagna. Obviously the longer ones are going to make longer noodles. I am using a Asian long purple eggplant, but any kind will work. Now you can do this with any lasagna recipe, substitute the noodles with eggplant. So I'm not gonna go into depth about my lasagna recipe and just show you how I prep and assemble. But if you are interested, I will put my recipe in the description below. So this is the eggplant I am working with. You're gonna wanna obviously cut the stems off, and then a lot of people will slice it into 1/2 inch thick sections. I prefer mine to be a little bit thicker than a 1/4 inch, not quite a 1/2 inch. I think a 1/2 inch is a little too thick for this. Mandolin is going to come in very handy for this. So by now, most of the eggplant that you buy at the store, it's been bred, so it's not going to really have that bitter taste. A lot of times people salt their eggplant before they eat it to draw out that excess moisture and the bitter taste, but it's not really necessary. Because I grow mine at home, I'm going to salt them anyway and just let them rest for about 20 minutes and then dab off that salt and extra moisture. Okay, well, the eggplant strips are setting in some salt. I'm gonna go ahead and brown my ground beef and start working on my sauces. It's been about 20 minutes, so we are going to transfer our eggplant to a baking sheet and bake to make it more pliable and help with the spongy texture. But first, let's dab off all that salt. A little bit of olive oil. We're going to lay the eggplant out and roast them at 400 for about 20 minutes or until they are a bit more pliable. Well, that was a bit of a game of eggplant Tetris. All right, noodles are ready. You can see they're very flexible and pliable, but not yet browned or anything. So now we're just gonna layer like a normal lasagna. And into the oven it goes. I didn't quite have enough eggplant to have a good full coverage. A wider eggplant would probably work better for that. So it may fall apart a little bit. It may not be the prettiest, but it's still gonna be delicious. And that looks and smells pretty good. This was my first time making it with the long purple eggplant. Normally I just use the kind that you usually see in the store, the teardrop shaped ones. They're a lot wider, and the noodles kind of interlock a little bit better. It's gonna taste delicious regardless, but if you're looking for like a better noodle coverage, either have enough eggplant to completely cover each layer or get wider ones. Well, thanks for coming along on tonight's lasagna journey. Until next time, bye.